It's Week 10 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from Argentina. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by someone who has proved doubters wrong his entire career. MVP runner-up a season ago, Jalen Hurts.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game. 18 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Hall again. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 43 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. On the counter, it's Hall. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Butker's kick here is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 5th-year dual threat and former #1 pick in 2019, Kyler Murray.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. To throw is Murray. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
2nd and 6 from the 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zaven Collins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead.
Jalen Hurts with another touchdown rushing. 13 touchdowns, led all quarterbacks last year on the ground. No one else had more than 8. And, of course, we all remember the 3-touchdown game in the Super Bowl. So called running plays or scrambles, Jalen Hurts is dangerous.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows to 10-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Braxton Berrios selecting to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now Murray throwing on second down. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. You look at this Browns defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Murray. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Murray now. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Blues have cut it back within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That's quickly out wide to Davis. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts. Right back to Davis. It's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cleveland.
Throw caught by Flowers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Throwing is Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll look to run with Hall. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Gabriel Davis, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last weekend. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Throwing now is Murray. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Murray now to throw. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Browns' 40.
On second down, here's Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. On 1st down, Hurts. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Back to throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. A big play that time for Cleveland. 49 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Zaven Collins. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Butker's kick here is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Buenos Aires offense back out now. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And he's got it. There he goes, left side. Escapes the defender. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on film
Let me
review.
see that one more time.
Show that again, coach. Look how my legs kept churning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. His throw incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Holmes returning from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Second down and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He'll drop to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Here's Berrios. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. Give him 8 on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And he's got it. Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with a lead. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, and it's the Packers who are out in front in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Murray being chased out left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
To throw is Murray. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This pass out wide to Hall. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's able to get up here to the 26. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll run with Hall. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hall again. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. First down, Murray. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Hurts. This is caught, and he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Breece Hall His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's caught.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Buenos Aires offense back out now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Murray going to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 27 yards. And the Blues are able to cut into that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Throwing is Hurts. Now a short one to Gesicki. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
Credit the tackle to Tano Passanio.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Cleveland. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. So he'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had, though, during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air.
Yeah.
I've got to slow down the running game.
I was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if we can heat up again.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Murray to air it out again. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Now Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Will Anderson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Murray now to throw. That is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Murray now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Murray. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Blues have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. Breaks through the contact. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They'll give to Hall. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's taken down inside the 30. Hall want to give up the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Oliver. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. They'll run with Hall. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Breece Hall with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, and that is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Hurts. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now back to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Gabriel Davis, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Muscles by at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Murray now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. That's Samuel, caught left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a second and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39. To throw is Murray. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Browns' 35-yard line.
On second down, here's Murray. He gets it to Addison. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! Jordan Addison, 35 yards. And the Blues have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 5 points of contact necessary at the... Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is